morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone is well. Happy Friday, the Friday before the Sunday. Oh my goodness, it's starting to get real. As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot. I'm in my niece's dressing room, and Mr. Jim is over there. He is here, but he didn't bring his computer. So hope everyone's well. As always on a Friday, I'm joined by Chang. How are you, Mr. Chang? Hope you're doing well.
I am doing very well here in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, Miss Kate, and I am getting lots of butterflies in the stomach. I can't lie. The nervousness is creeping up on me. And I know we are something like 49 hours away from kickoff, but I could have sworn it's just only 48 minutes away, and we are just on the cusp of either a very fantastic North London derby or it's going to be a very disappointing one. But all the same, I cannot wait for kickoff. I don't know why there's so many fans on social media saying that they can't wait for the game to be over. Honestly, if there's one fixture every single season, the one fixture that matters to me, the only fixture that matters to me is also the first fixture to which I look up on the schedule the moment the calendar is announced, and it will be the home fixture for our North London derby. And let's get into whatever you have planned for us today on the preview.
Thank you, Chang. Yeah, I am nervous. I'm not going to lie. Ellie is joining us at some point, but she's on the Queen's time again. So we'll have a look who's in the chat. We got Dan, the Spurs fan, saying you'll lose the league at White Hart Lane. Come on, you Spurs. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Rodders is here, says, greetings, guys. I'm out and about, so may miss the show. If I don't catch you, Jimbo and Kate, have a fantastic time on Sunday. And if we lose, I'm holding you both accountable. It's not my fault if we lose, it's Jim's. And if we win, it's actually down to me. Shemtan's here, says, good afternoon to the best couple in the land, Princess Kate and Sir Jimbo. Hope you're good and prepared for the North London Derby weekend. Wish I had a ticket to hang out with all you guys there. I know. I'd love to meet every single person in the chat, I have to say. Here she is, late as ever. The Queen is here. Good afternoon, Ellie.
Sorry, I was making a frappe.
Oh, look at you. You're so posh.
I know. And I drink it without a straw. What?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm really cool. I had Coover on my pre-record. I set it as a pre-record because I was intending on doing another different show. But I thought, no, I'm going to invite Coover and not change it because it was supposed to go live. He said, just leave it as a pre-record. So we did it. Yeah.
We completely forgot, and we had to go out because my car had no charge left in it. So we had to go and charge it. And when you text me, we was in the station and the car was charging. I was like, oh my God. So I'm sorry. Sorry we forgot.
It would have been lovely to have you on as well, Kate, but we'll save it for another show. And I'll do a live show where we can banter with the chat as well. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm just talking to the chat. I'm just going through all the comments. We've got Joey Barton. He got here at 1 minute 2. He's getting better at this. Good afternoon, Drew Lala. Hope you're well. Big up to Daniel Leave Me. Hope you are doing well. Angus is here and Jimbo. Angus says Sunday's a must-win game for us. Now we have to win. Yep, 100%. City sort of put their authority on the game yesterday. A lot of people thought City were going to slip up. No. Yeah, absolute easy win. Big up GBC. Good afternoon, Villa 1982. Hope you're doing well. AJ's in the house. Yes, we had a fantastic trip down. There was no traffic. It was such an easy journey. So, yeah, absolutely.
Because you had a torrid time last time, didn't you?
We did. Yeah. But absolutely buzzing now for Sunday. Can't wait. This is my niece's dressing room. I haven't got a quarter of the clothes that she's got. So, as you can see. And she's got, if you could see the drawers of makeup that she's got everywhere, it's unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
This is what happens.
It's like you're in your niece's and I'm in Angela's room, and it's like a girl's paradise. It's actually like a girl's paradise, isn't it? Hello,
exactly.
Amelia.
This is what happens when you're a young, beautiful young lady. You've just got a room full of nice things. So but yeah, it's not my normal background. Angus, I think we need to win every game from here on in, says Daniel Leave Me. GBC thinks we'll win. Like it. Hey, it's the very night. very nice, youngest looking old man, Mr. Chang. Can someone buy me a ticket to Malaysia to watch the game with Mr. Chang? The ticket would be paying Levy for his next bonus.
Yeah.
Minimal says, big up, lad. See you for Derby Day. I've just dropped my sock in the bed.
And we've got Leo who's arrived, Kate.
Yes, big up to Leo.
He's just phone him later. Has he got a different number in England than he did over there, or is it the same?
It's the same, I think, but I think he's planning to get back to his Airbnb and just crash out because he's knackered.
Yeah, because he's knackered. Yeah, I'm going to leave him for today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, Leo.
A call.
Leo's arrived from Denver, so big up to Leo.
Leo.
Yep, Queen Ellie Hoybier, Benton Kerverna is in the house. GBC, look how far behind I am on comments already. Look, all the way up. Look. Oh, Kulisevsky became a dad yesterday.
Ooh.
I didn't know that. Congratulations to Kulu. Maybe all of the mental stress took a toll on his recent performances. Did you know that?
Yeah, no? Because when a man's expecting a baby, he's not going to have it, is he? It's the woman.
No,
got all the
pain. Exactly. We've got Sol Campbell's legacy in the house saying, "Don't go mad, Angus." Big up Chrysandro, he's here as well.
I mean, in the background.
He's here.
Yeah, Jimbo Patino.
They can still slip up. Last year they drew to Forest. Anything can happen. Yeah, lots of games left. Not lots of games, but lots of twists and turns. No, we're not in Tottenham. We're in Kent. We're about 50 minutes from Ellie's house. Yeah. We're in South East London.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying big up to Amelia, bless her.
Yeah.
Hi Kate and panel and chat. Big up Aaron, good to see you. Where's your niece? Oh, there she is. Miss her smile on the show. I'm glad she hasn't been abducted by the aliens. Not yet. But hopefully we will definitely be doing our shows as soon as the season ends. We will be doing our alien shows. Do not worry.
Amelia, nice little love art. Look.
Yeah, look.
I don't even know what this is.
You know what it is, Ellie? You put it under your eyes and it makes you get the perfect wing for when you do your eyeliner.
This is Angela's, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Clever, isn't it? What girls have?
It's so clever, but I tried and it still went wrong. So they're not infallible. Mr. Shem, if you ever do arrive here in Malaysia, I will handle all your accommodations and lodgings, meals and transportation. You can hold me to that. Does that apply to us as well, Chang? Because we will come and see you one day.
Yes. Anyone whom I ever come across with, anyone whom I've ever spoken to, you just need to tell me when you're arriving. Of course, I will need a day or two in advance to book the accommodations depending on the length of your stay. But the moment you arrive, I will be your personal chauffeur. I will be your tour guide. I will be your hotelier, your chef. You name it. You just name it. I will just need an arrival time and a departure, and you leave the fixtures to me.
Bless you, Chan. Would never expect anyone to do that for us, but what a nice thing to say.
I'm coming tomorrow, and then I'm coming back for the North London Derby.
And I will roll out the red. I will roll out the red carpet welcome for you.
Oh, you're such a gentleman. You're such a lovely guy. Oh my God, Chang, you're so nice, man.
AJ, you're right. Welcome to all the Arsenal fans, all the rival fans in here. They're always welcome. I like the band.
Hi, number 5. Come on.
Oh my God. I think Sonny's going to get a hat trick, says GBC. I'm hoping for 90% Arsenal possession, 20 shots on target to our 1 with 3 pens not given to them, followed by us grabbing an injury time 1-0 win.
Come on. I'll take that.
I've got this bloody person who keeps coming in and trolling the chat, putting funny languages in.
Just ban them.
Ellie, you need to burn that kit. That green band kit is cursed.
The green band kit? This is the white kit.
I know, and it's yellow.
One. No, it's
got yellow band.
Oh, do you mean that bit? That's from last season. I haven't bought this season's one yet, which I'm waiting for them to come. And I'm hoping they come tomorrow because I've got your ones as well. I'm really hoping, because they haven't come today so far, but they did say they're going to come before Sunday. So I'm just praying. If they don't, then I'll just post them to you.
Thank you, Ellie. Or wait till we're down again. Big up, Robbie. Good to see you. Would you prefer beating Arsenal and losing the rest of our games, or losing heavily on Sunday and winning every game left? Beating Arsenal for me.
Beating Arsenal, man. That's
no brainer. Absolutely no brainer.
Their title race. We won't.
Exactly.
We'll put what's the word when you put something in something to ruin something? I've forgotten.
Sabotage.
Put a spanner in the works.
Sabotage. Yeah. We won't put them off the title completely because they'll still be in it, right? But it'll damage it. It'll sabotage it. Yeah, come on, this sabotage.
There he is, Leo in the UK. Big up, Leo. Good to see you. Welcome to London. Welcome. Just think, we're only about an hour away from each other, Leo. It's amazing. As soon as Mr. Chang said red carpet, I sat back down. How dare he use that word this weekend? Where's Spurs 12th man, Jimbo? Big up, Rob. He is here. He's full of his blocked up nose again. I think he's got an allergy to. It's not a cold. I think he's got an allergy to one of the vape liquids, and it brings him out in a real snotty reaction. So he's got antihistamines. But yeah, he's feeling sorry for himself today. Good afternoon, Jess. Good to see you. Malaysia is a great place to visit. Lots to do, lots to see. Great culture, excellent food. Oh, you had me as soon as you said food. Big up. Yeah. Who's just fell down the stairs? Is that Jasper? I think the dog's just fell down the stairs. Oh, no, he ain't. He's bought a toy. No, he's bought a toy to us.
You pushed the dog down the stairs as well. You nasty woman.
Big up, Destiny. Big up to Ed as well. I'm skipping some messages because otherwise we'll never get through the show. But thank you to everyone commenting. Anne's latest team news: Porro and Richie available. Skip and Destiny, the 2 out of injuries. So we got Porro and Richie back. Good. No, Skip don't matter. No. Jim has an allergy to losing. Yeah. We're in Bexley Heath at the moment, sunny Bexley Heath. So obviously loads to talk about before we get on to our What's that, darling?
You're sexy in Bexley Heath.
That's it. Before we talk about our game, I'm going to do the predictions for the games. Chang actually won last week with 8 points.
Well
Ellie
done,
Thank you.
Ellie came second with 7, and Jim and I both got 4. So we are officially useless.
I know. You have to back up your ideas.
We do.
You're officially, who's the bottom of the league at the moment?
Sheffield United, is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. Burnley. Someone rubbish.
Burnley.
Yeah, Jimbo, he is. He's hiding in the corner trying out all Amelia's makeup just to see what it looks like. Big up, Willsy. Thank you so much for subscribing. I didn't realise you didn't know I had a channel, but good to see you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the game on Sunday. As I always say, win or lose, have a booze. And it always makes it all better. Good afternoon, Tom81. Hope you're well. First game of the weekend is West Ham versus Liverpool. Yes. Ellie, how do you see this one going?
Yeah, so I think Liverpool are going to get back on their title train because West Ham, they're sort of a pushover when it comes to these sort of games. And I think Liverpool will be hurting from losing to Everton, and they'll come out all guns blazes and they'll score all the goals so they don't score any against us.
Yeah, I hope so.
Get them all against West Ham. Do you want my prediction now or do you want that later? All right.
No, I want your prediction as well.
I'm going to go 3-0 to Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah.
3-0, said Queen Ellie.
Yes.
Mr. Chang, are you on Ellie's train? Do you think Liverpool are going to come back with a vengeance?
They will come back with a vengeance, but I doubt it's going to be a high-scoring game because they just had their wings clipped by Everton. That was very surprising, to say the least. And I expect nothing different from this game, although I think they might nick it with 2-1. So I'm predicting Liverpool to win this game by 2-1 against West Ham.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I am going for a 2-2 draw.
Ah.
I think Liverpool are a little bit shaken up. Look, this is awful. Look what I've got here. Look, I've got a McDonald's burger as well. They've just ordered a McDonald's, so I'm going to have to stuff my face with a burger.
See what I've got?
What's that? Peanut butter.
Sourdough with cheese and sourdough with peanut butter and honey. But it's on hold. It's on hold for you, Katie. I don't want to eat on your stream and bring down the tone of your stream. Like
I'm going to, so don't worry about it. I don't care.
Look, I wanted to show you this. This is on Angela's desk. Look, Bondi Sands, Australia, yeah, on my hat, and Bondi Sands body moisturiser.
And Ange Postecoglou on my chest, who is Australian.
Australian, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not Greek today, we're Aussie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big up, Mark CFC. Mate. Good to see you, sir. Wish I was well. Been stuck in bed the past week with flu. Oh, no, Tom. Get well soon. That's not nice. 2-1 West Ham. Big up, Jose. Good to see you, sir.
Go on,
when Liverpool got beaten and their title challenge went away, I got this warm feeling inside. Big up, Steve D. Yes, we did get safe here safely. Let me tell you, Bexley Heath is not posh anymore. But especially now we're here. But anyway, thank you very much. I will get Jim's predictions, but he's eating a McDonald's downstairs. So, second game of the weekend is Wolves versus Luton. Chang, right. I'll come to you first for this one, Chang.
Come on, Chang.
I am predicting Wolves to win this game by 2-1. I know that they have nothing to play for right now, and I think they should be safe from relegation. But I still expect them to put up a fight against Luton Town, who, despite still struggling in the position in the relegation places, they will put up a fight. But I think Wolves might be a bit too much to handle for Luton Town. So I'm predicting Wolverhampton Wanderers to win this match by 2-1.
That's exactly the prediction I've done, Chang. Just quickly, yes, Chelsea boy, we're in Bexley Heath. We've driven down to Kent, getting ready for the North London derby that we're going to on Sunday, and I can't wait.
Oh, we're excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Woo,
that's it. Woo, woo. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Yeah.
Big up Mia, big up Danny Kiriakou. Yes, we will see you Sunday morning, my love.
Yeah, he's coming to my house. Danny Kiriakou's the bun.
Ellie, Wolves, Luton. How do you see this one going?
I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw, a Desmond 2-2, because I think Luton have started to score. They started to perk up, get a few results here and there splattered about amongst their losses. But I think Wolves have sort of fallen off the wagon a little bit, after losing 2-0 to Arsenal. I just think Luton 2-2 draw. I think that's probably a perfect score. There you go. Yeah. You didn't know I was a poet, did you?
And you don't know it. Big up Zigga Zagga.
I don't know it.
Yeah, I see. We hate Arsenal. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Luton 2-1. And see you on Sunday too, Mia, you big flip-flop. I've got a soft spot for Luton. Come on, Luton. What did Amelia say? Uncle Jim is watching on my phone. Hi, Uncle Jim, or should that be just my husband? I'll get your predictions at the end, Jimbo, because you're already behind. So I'll get them at the end.
Yeah.
It's a fun, like us when he dunks on. Oh, they're talking amongst themselves. Keep the banter going, but just keep it respectful. That's all I say.
Me at the chat, Kate.
I know. Do you know what? It's because I'm eating a burger.
It's put you off.
We are enjoying it. It's been lovely so far. Enjoying family time. So yeah, all good. 1-0, 2-1, talking beer, big up to you. Danny says, I think a draw or a Spurs loss, but as long as we don't lose, boo, we can't.
Kiss to my fellow Greek fella, Danny Kiriakou, which my mum's name was Kiriakou, so we might be related, Danny. You never know.
And I've got friends that are called Kiriakou as well, Ellie.
Yeah, it's a very common Cypriot name.
That's right,
My Cypriot maiden name was Loizu, but really it's Sava. It really is Saba, but my dad took Loizu because he didn't like the name Saba.
Oh my God.
I
It's always
know.
respect. Yeah, it is. Banter's brilliant. I love North London Derby. I love the
Yeah.
banter. It's brilliant.
Mm.
Next game of the weekend is Fulham versus Palace. Ellie, what do you fancy for this one?
Because Palace have perked up as well, haven't they?
Mm.
So Fulham sort of going up and down. They're winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one. So I'm going to predict a draw again. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Desmond Tutu again.
Palace are
Desmond Tutu's
scoring for
getting a
fun.
good looking in this show.
Palace have started scoring quite a few goals, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They've sort of perked up a bit, and they've beaten Liverpool, didn't they?
They did.
Hell.
They really did.
Yes, they did.
What did they put in their drink that day? You know,
Lasagna Gate, I reckon. Part 2. Chang, what do you think, Fulham Palace?
I think this is going to end up in a draw. I'm going for 2 goals each. It's going to be a 2-all draw between Fulham
Another
and Palace.
And I've done 1-1. So we've all predicted the draw. Ruler's going 2-2. Nitrate's going 1-1. Hola to Rodney says, big up guys. Where's Jimbo? He's downstairs eating a Mackie D's. That's where he is. Skiving off today. It's because he didn't bring his computer, so he's downstairs. Hi Jim. 3-1 Palace, Eze 2, Elise 2, Elise and William. Okay. I think it seems to be hotting up this rumour that we're going to sign Eze as well. I don't know if anyone's noticed. There's more and more and more coming out about it.
Quite comfortable in our executive suite, wasn't he? With
He
his
definitely was.
trousers and like he looked quite cool, and he was having a good old chin wag with Sonny.
I know. Let's hope that happens. He is a fantastic player. I would absolutely love to have him at Spurs. Then we've got the Geordies versus Sheffield United.
Well,
Angus, you don't know that. You don't know we're not getting Eze. You don't know. I'll let you go first, Ellie, for the Geordies. What do you fancy?
When I was in Cyprus, I'm sure Newcastle beat Sheffield United 8-0. I'm sure that was the case. Yeah?
I can't remember.
Yeah, they beat them 8-0. But I don't know, it must have been at Sheffield United's ground then. So they're playing them at home. So I would predict a 4-1 win to Newcastle.
Wow. Absolute drumming for Sheffield United.
Especially Isaac, because I love Isaac. I hope. Please,
you know what?
Please.
I know, what a player. Chang, are you expecting Newcastle to smash Sheffield United all over the park?
I am expecting them to win, but maybe by not such a big margin. I'm going for a 3-1 win. 3-1 win for Newcastle United over Sheffield United.
3-1, same as Drula.
And in fact, Miss Drula got the same prediction as me. So thank you, Miss Drula.
I've gone for a 2-0 to Newcastle as well. Thank you so much to Guna Paul for the £5 super chat. You legend. Says, afternoon all. What's with all the Arsenal hate today? Remember, Kate, let us win, beat City, and I will buy you that Timo shirt. Kate, amazing channel. Paul, thank you so much. This is how it should be. I'm not saying I expect super chats from anyone, but I just love the fact that rivals feel comfortable enough to come in here and have a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter. You know, it's all good, done in good taste and all respectful. So thank you very much for the super chat. It's most appreciated. Lisa says...
I was going to say quickly, Kate, I'll put it out there. If anybody sends me an Arsenal shirt, it's going flushing down the toilet. Sorry, Arsenal fans, but that's where it's going to end up.
Lisa says, hope your leg's doing better after your massage, Ellie.
Yeah, it was really nice, and my legs are so relieved now, and the water's gone from them. I had a lymphatic massage. Oh, it was so nice. But they're still quite bruised. Yeah, but that goes with the territory because I played football, so I've got a lot of injuries down there.
Yeah.
I just got to live with it, Kate.
Thank you, Wills. It's very kind of you to say. I just try to be as balanced as I can be. Take my Spurs hat off sometimes and be a bit more balanced. Then we've got Manchester United versus Burnley.
Oh my God.
Chang, what do you fancy for this one?
I fancy Manchester United to continue on their winning streak. If they are trying to pip us, which I hope they do not, to the European spots. But yeah, they will. I'm expecting them to win quite comfortably as well. I'm expecting a 3-1 scoreline. Manchester United 3, Burnley 1.
Yeah.
All right. Ellie, are you in agreement?
Well, I read up that we only need 2 more victories to secure Europa League, so that's not too bad. So I think Manchester United have got enough to beat Burnley, but I'm just going to go for a 1-1 draw because I think Burnley have pepped up a bit and they need the points.
Yeah.
And Manchester United might have one eye on the FA Cup final, against Man City. And a lot of players tend to drop off as well. You know, they've got their one eye on that big game, and it's going to be a massive game for them because it's not just the cup final now. It's like Manchester Pride, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to predict 1-1, Kate. Yeah.
Okay. I've done 3-0 Man United for that game.
Okay.
Steve D with a massive £20 donation to the channel. Steve, he says, get yourselves a pint and send me some videos on WhatsApp. Steve, honestly, you really didn't need to do that. I would have sent you some videos on WhatsApp anyway. But thank you so much. I don't know what's going on with the lights. I feel like I'm in a disco. I don't know if you can all see the lights are flashing in the background. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I know, but I don't know if I've pressed something. I don't know what I've done. Steve, thank you again. You absolute legends. It's so very kind of you. Thank you. Ellie, they said you'd have to do a live burning of the Arsenal shirt.
I can arrange that on Sunday if you like. I'll do a video vlog.
United 2-2. Wow, Drula's going Burnley 2-1 and Villa's going Burnley 3-2. Wow. I mean, they have got a lot to play for, to be fair. 1-1. 2-0 Burnley. Yeah, they are the weirdest team. 2-2 says Nitrate. Big up Martin Lord Waghorn. Good to see you. The greater good is at stake, Kate. Spurs must. Those bottle jobs cannot get their hands on the Premier League. I do love the fact that even our rivals like Chelsea are all cheering on Spurs at the weekend. It's brilliant.
And the first London team to do the double was Tottenham Hotspur, not Arsenal, not Chelsea, not West Ham. Tottenham Hotspur. Take that in, people.
You tell them, Queen Ellie. You tell them.
Yes.
Rodney says, I've just to pop in, got to fly. Love you all. Come on, you Spurs. Love you too, Rodney. Have a good day, my darling. See, Steve, they put a £20 super chat in.
Thank you, Steve. Very much.
Spurs are going to lose because they're a teapot club now. No, that's not nice. That's not nice. The light started flashing. What was going on? Was that you? No. You're doing it on your phone. You think I'm stupid? Honestly, my niece thinks I'm stupid.
He's putting colour in. He's putting some colour. You know, put some colour in, darling. You know,
they all think I'm daft.
You think I can even reach up there?
You can control it by your phone. Swear my life. Such a liar.
No, I don't like swearing at people's lives, all right?
Honestly. They think I'm stupid. I know I am stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I knew you'd be doing it. I bet it was your idea as well. Yeah, look, it was Jim's idea. Honestly. 2-1 Burnley. Big shout out to those poor United and Woolwich fans claiming that City have ruined football. AJ says, Kate, I hope Jim knows you're planning to send pictures and videos to other men. He's used to it. I will highlight your question, Angus, and answer it shortly. Am I near Danson Park? We are about 5 minutes away from Danson Park. So, yes, we're very close. Very close indeed. We're near Long Lane, if you know Long Lane. Near there. It's we are the problem. Why they're still talking about the divers of Kane and Saka. Big up to Lee Statham. Good to see you. Yeah, you tell him. Martin Lord Waghorn, leave the lights alone. I thought I was going mad. You know when you think you can see something flickering?
I was wetting myself.
Big up.
Angela's got one of those neon lights by her bed and it changes colour. It's really beautiful. It's really nice.
Oh, do you know why they did it? They wanted me to think it was haunted. Honestly, they're so mean. Big up Cougar Bear says, I enjoyed recording a show with Queen Ellie. Could have talked all day and some of it even about the North London derby. Big up Coves. Good to see you.
That's so funny.
And then we've got Everton versus Brentford next. Shane,
yeah.
I'll come to you first. What do you fancy? You're muted, I think.
He does that on
purpose.
He's not realised.
And he's waiting on it. We can't hear you, Mr. Chang.
Not a baby when they go.
Right, Ellie, I'll go to you next while Chang sorts it out.
Technical hitch. Technical hitch. No, technical hitch. Yeah, Everton Brentford, right, being serious, put my serious head on that. Everton have come into their own. They've just battered Liverpool 2-0 because that is a battering to them.
Yeah.
Right, and Brentford have come into their own as well. So,
yes,
I don't know. I think it's going to be another draw. I really do. I think it's going to be I'm going to go for 3-3. I'm going to go for 3-3 draw, yeah. Because I think they both want, I mean, they're both scoring goals now, and Brentford have hit their mojo. Yeah, 3-3. I know it's silly, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
Chang with the international sign language for jog on. Are you working, Chang? Are you working?
I think he's saying my microphone don't work.
I can't cope. I've done Everton to win 2-1 against Brentford. What do you fancy, Jimbo?
Why don't you tell him to put his hands up and tell you what the score would be? Go like 2-1 or 3-2.
2-1.
2-1.
Jimbo's going 2-2.
The international sign language of 2-1. What?
Oh my god! Why is it always carnage on my streams? It's hilarious.
You're lucky that I don't bring out Mrs. Puddle Duck.
Yeah. Big up Mick Dundee, good to see you. Big up to Early Doors Football, who says, afternoon, Kate, Ellie, Chang. Sorry, can't stay back at work. Have a great show. Smash the like. Thank you so much. Good to see you. This follows it up with, no, it's fun. I used to live in Chislehurst. My ex grew up in Bexley-Heath. Ooh, Chislehurst was always posh. I don't know if it still is. It was always posh.
You've got to have money to live there, darling.
Ellie, I've got to ask you, why did you ring Mia at 6 a.m?
Yeah, basically, I went to do WhatsApp, right? I just to WhatsApp her. And then I thought, I didn't look at the time. I thought it was 8 a.m. And I know Mia gets up early. So I thought, I'm going to give her a ring. Oh, Chang's gone. Yeah, I thought I'd give her a ring and have a little chinwag about the North London derby. And because I've got all this energy, right, and I've got to get it out. And right, like my Cypriot compadre in Mia, I have to lay it onto her. And you know she hates Arsenal like me. And we had a really old good chinwag this morning.
Good.
We didn't even bitch about anybody. Hardly.
I did think my ears were burning this morning. I'm not going to lie. Guna Paul says, Kate, Jim and panel, one player you want Spurs to move on this summer and one player you think you need. By the way, that's Arteta playing with the lights to ruin the show. I wouldn't put it past him. Chang, I'll ask you that question. One player you want Spurs to move on and one you think you 100% need.
I would definitely have to move on Ndombele. I think it's a no-brainer among all the players that we have on our books, even more so ahead of the likes of Spence and Reguilon and even Joe Rodon. He has absolutely got to go. I mean, just the wages alone, the wages that he is guzzling, that
He's
can
going to
easily
shopping
fund the transfers for a few more other players. But the one player which I would really want us to bring in would be Eze. I mean, just the profile of him alone, and there were some reports coming out saying that he would prefer a move to N17 ahead of going to anywhere else, preferably if he does stay in London. So yes, Eze would be my preferred choice to join us in the summer.
Good answer. Ellie, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree with Chang about Nod Belly, because he's like on 200 plus K a week, and he's like rinsed us. He's like grabbed the money and gone, you know, right? So he's obviously spending his money elsewhere, and like in the shopping malls. He's probably taking his mum out Prada shopping and everything like that, you know. But other than that, a player that I want to bring in. Now, I like creative players, but I'm going to go against the grain, right? And I'm going to get a player that we really, really need. And I'm just going to say Mr. Paulinho.
Yeah.
I love him. I think he's like Højbjerg on speed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's such a great player in terms of what he gives to the team. He's hardworking, industrious, you know, like, and he'll get stuck in, and he's got minerals as well. He's not a totally inept player. He can pass the ball quickly, and that we need that type of player in midfield that can move the ball quickly, and also has got the shithousery, and he'll take a player down when he needs to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can score goals as well. He's not too shy on goal, you know. I just think he's a powerhouse. He's a poor man's Rodri. That's what I call him, a poor man. But he's a good version of him. He's a very good poor version. And I think we do need that type of player to give a bit of steel and a bit of leadership in the team. You know, grab hold of a player and say, look, you're not pulling your weight. Come on, get stuck in. Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. Paulinho, he's my boy. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would get rid of Ndombele. It's got to be him that goes, and I would bring in. Everyone knows who I'm going to say, Zubimendi, because I say it every single stream. I'm so boring and repetitive.
Is that a song?
I mean, Steve D says he might dribble a little bit if we sign Eze. Now, I don't know if he means from his mouth or from another part of his body, but there will be some dribbling apparently from Steve D. So. Druda said she read that Ange is not convinced with Eze. Interesting. What's the deal with Rodon at Leeds? Don't they want to keep him? Yes, they do. I think they'll buy him. Brilliant answer. There you go. Tell me how Mbappe and Zubimendi have worked out for you. Yeah, they were supposed to be getting both of them. You're right. But yeah, that's from I could go on. There's so many players I think we need and I think we get rid of, but they're Ndombele. Oh, he's just stealing a living, and it makes me feel sick. But anyway, next up, Aston Villa versus Chelsea. This should be a cracking game. Ellie, I'm going to come to you first.
Well, I'm going to say the Cypriot version of Aston Villa is Aston Villos. And you know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do.
My mum made that one up. She goes, she used to say in Greek, "Na Bexumendo Aston Villos." That means, are we going to play Aston Villa in Greek? Right, but seriously, Aston Villa, they've hit a niche as well. They've beat Arsenal at their ground. Thank you, Aston Villa. Thank you, Unai Emery. You're a good lad. Right, and Martinez as well in goal, and ex-Gooner went there and beat them. So well done. I think Villa will win. I think 3-1. 3-1. I think they've got 3 goals in them easily. Is that what you put, Kate?
That's the score I've put. Yeah, 3-1.
Well, the great minds think alike, don't they?
There we go. Mr. Chang, what do you fancy for Villa Chelsea?
I'm going to go against the grain here. I'm going to give Mr. True Blue Clay here something to cheer about on this stream or on a Friday. I really want Pochettino to do us a favor so that we can catch Villa for the 4th spot. I'm going to predict Chelsea to win it by 2-1. I know it's not a popular scoreline, especially those who do not fancy the chefs, but I really am hoping for Pochettino to do us a massive favor so that we can get that 4th spot.
They're bloody rich, chaps.
See,
That's
that's
one thing for
fine.
sure. They spent £1 billion on players.
2-1 to Chelsea, 2-2. Jimbo has said 2-2 as well. He fancies Desmond for that game. It should be a good game, regardless.
I hope Chelsea win, but I can't see it.
No, I know what you're saying. Bournemouth, Brighton, the next one. Chang, what do you fancy for this one? Jim's gone 2-1 to Brighton. Right.
Yeah.
I am going for 3-1. 3-1 to Brighton. It's going to be Bournemouth 1 and Brighton, Hove and Albion 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ellie, do you agree?
No, I don't. Because Brighton, right, they got stuffed by Man City. I know they'll be hurting from it, but they've had some shocking results this year. And they normally are, they've not been getting really good results away from home, right? And Bournemouth, they can pull out a result. So I'm going to go 1-0 to Bournemouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I've gone for a Desmond for that one. Big up, Adrian Schroker. Good to see you, sir. Steve D says Brighton are struggling to score. Bournemouth win. 2-1 Bournemouth, 2-1 Bournemouth, says Nitrate and Villa. Thank you, Aston Villa, for beating us to the Champions League spot. Laugh out loud. Haven't Brighton conceded less goals than News have? I think Brighton, at home, they definitely got a fantastic record at home. 2-2. Lisa says, Ellie and Kate, you have a lot of football knowledge and history of Tottenham. It's refreshing to hear women talk about this great sport. Well, Ellie obviously used to play for Spurs ladies, in case you didn't know. She was
No, I think most people know by now.
I know, but I still like to say it because it's a very big achievement to have played for the Spurs ladies.
Yeah,
Massive
I loved
achievement.
every minute of it as well, Kate. I was so fit as well. And now I'm sort of reaping the plaudits now, because some people like send me messages. Rob Belcher sent me a beautiful message. Well, he actually sent me 2 beautiful messages. It touched my heart, Kate. Honestly, I'll show it to you later.
Yeah. He does send lovely messages, Rob. I must.
He's such a lovely man. He's such a lovely man, and I hope he don't mind me sharing it with you, because you're my bestie.
Yeah, he won't mind. Not bad for a couple of birds, says Steve D. I'll leave. Exactly. I'll leave the big game till last, and we'll go to Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. Ellie, what do you fancy for this one?
This is a nice one. Right, so Man City just stuffed Brighton 4-0, didn't they? And they're on that steamroller train, aren't they? Choo-choo to the title, right? So come on, Man City, do it. I'm going to say 4-1 to Man City. Come on.
4-1 to City. That's what I've done, Ellie. That's what I've done.
Have you? See, I'm telling you. We're on the same page. Come on. I'll just see them steamrolling them, because they've hit that niche now. And then, you know when you see a cat and the cat's eyes go staring at you, like that's Man City. They get it in. They've got that bit between the teeth, and they go for it. Yeah, 4-1. Come on.
Oh, and Tom 81, he agrees with us as well.
Yes.
Chang, what's your prediction for Forest versus City?
I'm also going for a 3-goal margin win for City, but it's going to be City 3, Forest 0. Man City 3, Forest 0.
They're not getting past one. They're not getting past Edison, are they?
No.
I like his tattoos. They're nearly as good as Lee Smithy Smith's.
That's where we're going tomorrow. We're going to get tattoos tomorrow.
Oh, what are you going to have? Are you going to let us know, or is it a surprise?
Well, I haven't decided, but Jimbo's getting a cockerel on his hand ready for Sunday.
Nice. I want to get a cockerel on my back here so I can look over my shoulder, and then Boydie hair on the other one.
On this shoulder, I've got.
Who cares?
Yeah, on this shoulder, I've got Bill Nicholson's "It is better to fail aiming high." I've got that quote on this shoulder.
That's why I said we should go for Champions League, because Bill Nicholson said you might as well foul aiming high.
Yeah,
there's an echo of glory, isn't there?
Exactly.
Yes.
My niece is actually getting her first ever tattoo. So what I said,
Nice
whatever she
one.
gets, I'll get the same. She's only
Oh.
getting a little one, just so we're matching.
Most young girls get like a rose or something like that.
I think she wants 2 cherries. I don't know why cherries, but that's what she
Not a
wants.
Bournemouth fan, is she?
No. She hates football. She doesn't understand football at all. So
Yeah, it goes over her head.
Nitrate says, Ellie, as a former Spurs ladies player, what are your thoughts on Spurs and City only being allocated 11,000 tickets each for the FA Cup final?
A disgrace. That's what I say. I'm actually preparing an email. I am actually. This is serious.
Sorry, I've got to
Right.
laugh because your emails are legendary, Ellie.
Yeah, and they really do work, right? They really do work. And I think, because I'm an ex-Spurs lady, and we didn't get notoriety from the club. I tell them that. I actually say that, but I don't say it all the time, obviously. I don't want to bore them to death. But I do put my emails really, a poignant email straight to the point, because when I talk, I sort of tend to waffle. But when I do my emails, I'm quite precise. Yeah. So I'm sending it. I'm going to compile it, and then I usually show it to Angela, and she might tweak it a bit here and there to make it even more sharper, because she's younger than me. Yeah, and younger minds, they think more.
Yeah.
They're not so. I think we're not as blunt as young people. Like in their 20s, 30s, they're quite blunt and to the point, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you're going to complain about the fact that the ticket allocation is so low.
Yeah. And I think I'm not going to say it's a disgrace, because that's a bit harsh. I'm just going to say, look, I've compiled half of it already. I've just got to do the other half. But yeah, I just think it's so sad that
It is.
all these Spurs fans. And when I went to the Spurs ladies game against Leicester City in the FA Cup semi-final, there were so many little boys there as well with their dads, little girls with their dads, boys and girls. It's such a lovely. It's refreshing to see, Kate, and they all love ladies football as well. And I just feel it touched my heart when I saw all those cub boys in a row.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, And there was a boys' brigade one as well. With I think it's the boys' brigade where they wear blue and they wear the little tassels.
That's it. Yeah.
Boys' brigade. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
It is. It's terrible that there's people that might not be able to go. I think it's awful because it's a massive stadium, and you'd think they'd want as many people in there as possible. It's madness.
From the clubs. Yeah, it's a once in a blue moon thing, maybe for Spurs, but like Manchester City, Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea, they've been ruling the roost, and now Manchester City have taken the roost. They're top of the league, right? So I just feel it's such a shame for Spurs, especially. I'm not saying we can't get to another cup final. That's that's far from my thoughts. But these teams, the 4 dominating teams, they're more likely to do it, Kate. Yeah. But we can do it because we are getting better and better at Spurs, and we've done some fantastic signings. Yeah. Luana Beulah's really hitting. Amanda Nilden. What's her name? Amanda Vinberg, Charlie Grant, what's her name in midfield? Do you know what? Sometimes I get a mental block on their names. We've got other players like Naz. We've got Beth England. We've got Martha Thomas. We've got the girl from Manchester United on loan. Yeah, and she can't even play. I feel sorry for her.
Yeah, she's cup tied, isn't she?
Yeah, I feel so sorry for her. It's not fair.
No.
It's not fair. But that's the rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Angus says, if Forest beat City and we beat Tottenham, I reckon the title is done. In what respect? In the fact that Arsenal win it, or in the fact that City win it? I'm interested to know. Chrysandra says that we only really get about 2,500 at home games, so I feel the allocation is fair.
No, because we only get 2,500 in that, because we play at Brisbane Road. We don't play at White Hart Lane. So
yeah,
if we
that's
played
true.
At White Hart Lane, a lot of people would come, And at Brisbane Road, it's £7.50 for a ticket. And at White Lane, they charged £15 for a ticket.
Yeah.
But it's still cheap as chips.
Yeah.
Like say it's me and my daughter, for example, that'd be £30. But that's less than half the price that I paid to go and watch the fellas.
Yeah, exactly.
No? Yeah. I just think it's a bit nasty to do that, really. It's a bit of a disgrace.
Destiny says Neville, and Lisa says Gracie Clinton.
Gracie Clinton. You know what? In the mornings, right, I've got all the names rattling on. When I get on the stream, I forget the bloody name. It's not I forget them. It's getting old. You get older, your brain goes a bit fried. But I can name
Kit Graham.
Amy Turner, Amy James Turner, and then we've got Naz's right back. Then in midfield we've got Gracie Clinton, and we've got what's her name? Becky Spence. Drew Spence. Sorry. And then in goal we've got Becky Spencer, and then we've got Barbara, who played against Arsenal and we won 1-0. She's our new goalkeeper, right? Who else we got? We've got
Kit Graham.
Martha Thomas, Beth
Kit
Ingram.
Graham.
Yeah, Kit Graham.
Kit Graham.
She's a forward. Yeah, then obviously Naz, she's a forward as well. And they're playing her more forward this year because he sees that she's got a little bit of pace, right? And she scored the equalising goal against Leicester. Yeah. So, yeah, I just wish all the girls luck. Not the Man United girls, obviously. But, the Man United girls, they've got so many England internationals playing for them. They've got Katie Sellum, Ella Toone. They've got the goalie, Mary Earps. And then they've got other players, but I can't remember them all. But they've got a nice player called Lucia Garcia, who's a very good Spanish player. Yeah, so we've got to be at our best. We've got to be at our best to beat them. But we did draw at their stadium 2-2 just recently. Yeah, so we can beat them.
Villa says, have we still got Roman Hagelberger?
Roman? Oh no, that's Petzelberger. Petzelberger, he means. Romana Petzelberger. Yeah, she's a very good player. We still got her, and we've got Rosella Ayan as well. She's a winger. She's a winger stroke inverted midfielder. She's very good. She's very slim and very agile.
Yeah.
But she's not getting into the team at the moment because Naz is playing so well. And well, James on the left back, she's pretty good. But do you know what? I think Ash Neville, she's wasted as a right back. She should be like a defensive midfielder, but like a box to box because she's got the fitness, and they play her as right back. It's not right. I might have to do another email.
Jose says, do you think Tottenham would like to sign Salma?
Salma, I think she's a Spanish player, but I can't remember her surname. She was in the World Cup. I'm sure that's who he means. Yeah, it's the girl, I can't pronounce her surname, and Jose kept on correcting me.
Oh, there you go.
Pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, she's a fantastic player. Yeah. Oh yeah, Manchester City. They've signed. Is it Man City or Man United? It's either Man City or Man United. They've got Mary Fowler, the Australian, really brilliant footballer. She's brilliant.
Salma Puello.
Yep. No, but you don't pronounce it like that. Yeah, she's brilliant. Oh my God, she was in the World Cup, right? She sort of took it from the start, right? They were playing her more or less as a sub, and then they realised she's better than all of them, and they put her in. And then they were using her as a sub still, but then they made her play a full game, and she bossed it. She was brilliant.
Yeah,
Jose was drooling over her because she was brilliant. And she's very pretty as well. She's a very pretty girl as well.
I suppose we should get on to the last game of the weekend, just a small matter of the North London derby.
Yeah, because we've spoken about the Spurs ladies, now the Spurs men.
Yeah, I mean, Chang, before we go into predictions and things, obviously Richie's been confirmed as being back, Porro's back, do you bring Richie straight in and start him, or do you perhaps bring him on as a sub? What's your thoughts on Richarlison?
For me, Richarlison should start if he is match fit, although he might not be able to last the distance. So there will be question marks over his fitness, whether he can play the entire 90 minutes. But if he is, even if he's half fit, I think having him up front will be a lot better compared to, say, deploying Son in the number 9 role. So yes, for Richarlison, it's a big yes, resounding yes for me. Richarlison in the centre forward role, he's to start. As for Porro, I still have my doubts because we've seen just what some of the players, what happens to them when they are rushed back too soon. And I really hope that doesn't come back to haunt Porro if he is, ushered back into the starting 11 too soon ahead of schedule. But if he is fully fit, then yes, having him there at right back would be definitely a lot better than, say, having Emerson Royale at right back. So yes to Richarlison, 100%, even if it's only half match fit. And as for Porro, well, you could say the jury is still out whether he should start or not. But if he is filling up for it, then yes, I would like to have his tenacity and also maybe some of his attacking prowess. If that right wing is going to be, if you're going to get a lot of joy going down that right wing with him.
For me, I think if you're going to start Porro, I think it needs to start Kulu. But then will Kulu want to play? Like, will he be back because his wife's give birth yesterday? I suppose he will be. I mean, Ellie, what are your thoughts on the game and the Richarlison issue and whatnot?
Yeah. I want Richarlison there because he's a shit assery and he'll get in their faces and put them off their game. And he's very good at pressing. He's such a hard-working player, which he doesn't get a lot of credit for. Hard work is a given, yeah? You have to put in the effort. And some of our players have been lacking. But one thing you get from Richarlison, and Lee Smithy Smith vouched for this, Lee Smithy Smith, right? He works so hard for the team. He's a proper team player, right? And he might not be the perfect footballer. He might not be the perfect technician. But what he lacks in that, he gives with all heart and soul. And he'll give his effort. And he'll also get in their faces, Kate. You know, if they're being a bit dirty, he'll be the first one on the scene with his face and his nose. And he'll go,
yeah,
what you doing, Arsenal? Yeah, and he'll give him it. He'll give it to them. So I love Richarlison, and I want Sonny on the left because he's the best on the left, right? And I want to see him shoot as well. I want to shoot because, you know, when it was lockdown and he scored that worldie, didn't he?
Yeah.
What a goal that was. Brilliant. I want to see more of that from Sonny, not just crossing it across for Werner, right? Or even if Johnson plays on the right. Yeah, I do want to see it, but I want to see Sonny score a worldie. You know, and then just slide across the pitch. Yeah, give it to him, Sonny. Right?
Exactly.
And then I want Madders to step up as well. But on the other side, I want to see Johnson rather than Kulu. I've changed my mind because I'm thinking we need speed. And if we're going to play a different type of game, I think because Arsenal are going to have most of the ball. We know this because they're a possession-based football team. And they're very, very good at keeping the ball. And they're technically better than us. I don't like to say that, but they are. We have to admit it, Spurs fans. They are. All right. Mm-hmm. So there's danger men on their side as well. But I think we've got the beating of them. I said 3-2, right? I've said 3-2 all along. So I'm sticking with the 3-2. Come on, Spurs. I think I didn't give Sonny a goal, but I want to give him a goal, but I think he won't score. I think there'll be other scorers. But I'm not going to reveal it because I've said it on the Irish Hotspur, and that's coming out later today.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Big up Martin Knightsbridge. Good to see you. I think Ange will play Kulu on the right purely because I think he offers the strength and he offers sort of more of protection for Porro. And then I think if at half time he might change it, go for the speed and really go for it.
When they've got more tired legs, that makes more sense. That's why I wanted to play Kulu at first. But I was thinking he's off form and we might not see the proper foot Kulus like fully committed.
Yeah. Werner, Son and Richie 3-2, but I want more goals from Johnson and Porro.
Yeah.
There's someone behind you, Kate. Don't you start. Angus says they'll score early and will batter us. Jimbo has gone with a 3-1 Spurs victory. Chang, what's your score prediction for the game?
Oh my goodness. I realized I just posted my reply on LTEL community with my predictions, and it's not going to be a very popular prediction. Don't worry, it's not a loss. It's not a Spurs loss, don't worry, but neither is it a Spurs win. Seeing as how Arsenal completely humiliated Chelsea 5-0, and how we've been rather toothless recently, I'm hoping we do score some, but I think keeping a clean sheet against them will be an uphill task. It's going to be a monumental task at hand to even keep them at bay. So I'm going for a very high-scoring 3-all draw. That would be my prediction. A high-scoring 3-all draw.
Do you know what? I have ummed and ahed about the score between 2-2 or 3-all week, but I've gone with 2-2. But I do think the only thing that made me go 2-2 is because Arsenal defence is so good. But, you know, all these people who think it's going to be a walk in the park for Arsenal, this is a North London derby. It doesn't matter what else has gone on this season. Everything goes out the window. We've seen it 1,000 times. I just really want to see a good game, and I just want to see us not lose. Whether we draw or win, I just don't want to lose the game.
There's so many games, Kate, down the years, right? If you count them all, right, and all the ones that we've seen, and all the ones that we didn't see because we weren't alive, all right? But there's been so many games that have like gone against the grain when you think one team is so dominant and the other team win. Look at Everton and Liverpool. Who gave Everton a chance? Not many people. They still think Liverpool would get it over the line because I think they haven't lost there for 28 years, I heard. Yeah, so form goes out the window, like you said. So obviously Højbjerg will come on, obviously, and that'll help us.
And score a worldie.
Yeah, I've got to stick to my Queen Ellie Højbjerg and give him a plug. I just think we're going to win. I'm not saying that because I'm not confident, but I just think we can do it because all those players, all our players, right? They haven't performed well for the last 9 or 10 matches, and even before that, they really weren't rocking, were they? If we're perfectly honest, we have to be brutal about this and a bit savage. Some of our players have really underperformed. Not mentioning the names, Basuma, Madison. You know what I mean? They have. They really let us down, haven't they, Kate? Right?
Massively.
Yeah, so they've got to give us one game where we can have joy. Yeah, and then we could be, for the rest of the season, we could just chill out and have some parties.
Exactly. Massive thank you to Guna Paul for becoming a YouTube member. I do member shows every week, and you will be welcome on them. You know, anytime I do them, there will be a link in the community section, so do come on. AJ says, now we're starting to get the delusions. Arsenal think they've got world-class players in every position, yet they've won nothing, bottled everything. Partey is bang average. I think Partey is highly overrated, I will say that. Wilsey says,
he's one of those weird players, isn't he, Partey? He's one of those, they big him up, and then I look at him and I think, what are they seeing?
I agree. I agree with this as well. Chelsea didn't turn up. We won't allow that. I think everyone knows if you can't raise your game for the North London derby, you shouldn't be playing on either team. It's as easy as that. You know, it's the ultimate match. Jose saying we'll be bang up for it. The momentum we have is good because of the games. I do agree with that as well. I think the rest is not a good thing that we've had a 2-week rest, but we won't know until the day. Big up Martin Knightsbridge with the super chat, said, got a funny feeling Ange will get this one right after the last game. I'm going 3-1 to Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Martin. I love that positivity. Thank you for the super chat. Willsey says, I'm not expecting it to be easy, but I'm expecting Arsenal to win 1, maybe 2-0. It's going to be fascinating. If it goes by form, you should beat us quite comfortably, but like as I've said 1,000 times, form does tend to go out the window. Steve says it's always like a cup game, and even more so as both teams have something to play for. Yeah. 6 clean sheets in a row away from home, one more, and we equal the Premier League record, says Willsey. There's loyalty and blind loyalty, two very different things. I bet Everton would win. I won 20,000, just booked the Euros Germany. Seriously? You won £20,000. Are you serious, Villa? Or are you winding me up? Because that's amazing if you did. Lisa says, I think Ange might start Kulu on the right for his physicality and hold up ability of the ball. Then bring in Johnson in the second half for his speed and crosses. Spurs win 3-2 with a few surprise goals. I definitely agree with the first part of that statement. I think he'll bring in the speed in the second half. But on the other hand, he might start off with all the speed and try and finish the game early. Jasper, shush. Sorry,
Kate, my brother Boo, who you'll meet tomorrow because he's coming to my house. Yeah. Right. He said that Johnson and Kulu are not natural wingers. They're not wingers at all. Right.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. I've said, loads of people have said it. It's not just him. But he makes a really good point. He said that Johnson should be deployed as an attacking midfielder because he's got that skill to get. He's got a little bit of minerals, yeah. All right, but on the wing he gets fanned out because he's a little bit more weaker. But in midfield, the midfielders tend to be. They've got more physicality as well, the defensive midfielders. But if you get past those two attacking midfielders and you break the break, he's got the speed to beat the defensive midfielder and he'll be in on goal. Yeah. And the only thing with Johnson is passing needs to improve.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I agree with this as well from Chris. I want to see a fighting spirit, not like Fulham and Newcastle. Get stuck in, shithousery from Madders, Richie, Cutie. The score will be what it is. Just have a go. I've also predicted that Maddison will get a red card. And I also think, I do, and I also think Arsenal will get a red card, but I don't know who, and I don't think it'll be at the same time. I think we'll go down to 10 and then they'll go down to 10 later in the match, but we'll see. I might be completely wrong.
I'm hoping it's Gabriel, because I don't like him. He's just too mouthy.
He is, yeah.
Chatting. Even Saliba said in an interview, he gets on my nerves.
Stoke-on-Trent Spurs fan says Arsenal will be nervous going into this game as we have nothing to really play for and Arsenal are desperate. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal can't even afford to draw this. They've got to try and get every point they can. Guna Paul says best ability is availability. Unfortunately, Partey is injured a lot, but Rice, Odegaard, and Partey is a decent midfield. I agree. Form goes out the window with the North London derby. It's who wants it the most. Absolutely. Same as the Everton Liverpool
midfield. Do you reckon it's going to be won and lost in midfield? Because they've got a really good midfield, right?
They have.
Right, and our midfielders have been off form. But I think if Basuma and Madders play really well, and Sarr has a particularly good game as well, because he's got it with, he's been our most consistent midfielder. I think we've got the beating of them in that midfield. Even though they've got more minerals and they're technically better than our three on average, if you weigh them all up, I think our midfield, if they're on song, I think we can pip it. Like I said, 3-2. I'm saying 3-2 still. I'm sticking with it.
I mean, Chang, what do you think? Do you think the midfield is going to be where it's won and lost?
Most definitely. In fact, I think the midfield is going to not only going to decide where the game is going to be won or lost. The midfield is going to determine where the title is going to be, or rather, which team is going to be, getting the bragging rights at the end of Sunday. Because with that midfield, I mean, we'll talk about Spurs' midfield first before I go to Arsenal's. And if you look at Spurs' midfield, when they were absolutely non-existent against Newcastle and against Fulham, we completely capitulated, regardless of who we have up front in the forward lines, regardless of who we have in defense, or even who we have in goal. If we have no midfield at all, or if the midfield is not up to it, then we're going to have a torrid time on Sunday. And I'm really hoping that will not be the case. And as for Arsenal as well, I think the midfield is where they win most of their matches this whole season. If you look at how dominant, how progressive, how aggressive, even when they are going forward from the midfield, that just helps them get a ton of goals because the goals just come flying in from left, right, center, over the top, set pieces, corners, you name it, even penalties as well. And so, yes, this midfield would be the single biggest point of contention. And I really, really do hope if Bissouma is to take to the pitch and start for us, he really needs to step up big time. But I won't be completely surprised if he is dropped, and we might even see Kulusevski in midfield. We don't know.
Yeah.
Big Ange might have a surprise for all of us as he surprised most people by playing that insanely high line against Chelsea. So yes, that midfield would be one to watch, and I can bet you that a lot of Spurs fans would be actually looking who is that midfield, will be looking to see who are the midfield three the moment the lineups are announced. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Genuine question for the Arsenal fans: seeing as they have all these world-class players in all these positions, why have they won nothing, and why have they bottled the league the last 2 seasons? Oh, savage! That comes from AJ. 2-2 Havertz on. Then Arsenal think they win it late with the Gabriel header, only for Werner to break their little hearts. Love it. Congratulations to Villa, put £50 and got all the scores right or something for the fixtures and won £20,000, which is incredible. So congratulations to you. Arteta to get a red, yes, highly likely. Gabriel is injured. I hope he's out. I think Gabriel Martinelli might. Oh no, I think he is playing. I think if my prediction comes through and there's a red card, I think it will be Martinelli, and I think for us it will be Maddison. They're the two I predict, because I saw someone say Romero will get sent off, but I've got a feeling Maddison seems like really angry at the minute, like he wants to fight the world. So I've got a feeling he might get a red. I'm honestly not worried about the North London derby. We will turn up. Big up Rob Belcher, says back from the garden centre, big brownie points earned, now settle down with these great people. Big up Rob. We have the second best midfield in the league, says Angus. Aston Villa says, I now never betting again. I'm never getting that lucky again. So you put £50 on all the results or all the correct scores. It's just incredible. I'm just so pleased for you. It's amazing. Spot on. They're making out. They're back in the winner's circle already. Big up to you, Paul G. Maddison to get sent off and Gabby Martinelli. That's what I just said. Oh my God! I hope we might be right and we might be in sync there. Big up Stuart from the Disabled team. Yeah, massive congratulations to you, Villa. Things you'd think you'd never see. A gooner that's balanced and talks sense. Big up Gooner Paul. Yeah, we got some good gooners in here. I like it. I think most of them do, apart from Angus, who just gives it and just thinks his team are the best thing since prime Barcelona. It's as easy as that. I know. Amelia in the corner. Hi, Amelia. There's a team called Man City, and they're really good, like really, really good. Yeah. Willsey, he's another one who talks a lot of sense. Yeah, do you know what? That's the way to do it. Nick and run. It'll be tough. Son said Arsenal one of the best teams in the world. Of course he did. I'm actually in my niece's bedroom down in Kent because obviously we're going to the London derby. So we've come down from Lincolnshire to South East London and Kent. So yeah, we're there. I see Partey scoring a wonder goal. I don't see that. Don't want Basuma to start. I think he will. Lisa says we definitely need some shithousery out of our players, please. Great to see a total team mentality giving 100%. Come on, you Spurs, and please no goals conceded from set pieces. Yes. You play that high line, we'll have a field day. Okay, Angus. Please consider subbing to go and sub to Eltel Cockerell, everyone. He's trying to grow his channel. Please go and sub. He's got a great channel over there and he always helps everyone out, so please go and sub to Jose. He also runs a predictions league over there, which is always good fun, and I'm useless at that as well. Feels like deja vu in chat. Yeah, the last North London derby, I had them all in here saying they were going to smash us 5-0, so you know they don't learn. How can you not mention winning 20 grand and not donate? Oh, no, don't be silly. Skip and New Doggy are the confirmed injuries for Spurs. We can live with that. Welcome back, Ellie. Did you have a phone call?
No, do you know what happened? Right, I didn't put the plug in, the charger plug in properly, and it was loose, so it wasn't charging my phone.
Oh, okay.
And my phone died. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
It's a Queenie
It's
mistake.
all right. Don't worry.
No.
The show will go on.
Yeah, true.
Man City have got world-class players in every position. According to you guys, you have world-class talent everywhere. The only better team than ours is City, no one else. I love it. Angus is so confident. I love it. Keep it coming, Angus. Keep it coming. Upset those football gods. They are listening.
Yeah.
Luna Paul says he thinks it's going to be one on the wings. If Zinchenko, Kiwi are on the left, it could be a long day. But if Tomiyasu is playing, then that's good. I want Trossard to start. Most clinical player for us. I think he's brilliant. Trossard.
The
Such
man
a good
with the
player.
dark eyes, I call him. He's got more darker circles than me, Kate.
And me, and I've got a few as well.
Look.
I wonder if he's anemic, because that's the reason mine are so dark. Maybe he's anemic.
Yeah. Mine's lack of sleep.
I've got to go now. I've booked hospitality for tomorrow's game. Big up, Villa. You enjoy every second of it and enjoy your winnings.
One.
Good to see you as always. Yeah, you do. You do spit a lot of sense. Yeah, make sure you go and sub to Jose and Mia as well on Spurs Between the Lines. Big up to Keela. Always good to see you. I shall be retiring from viewing these streams soon. It's a bit of an old pals act nowadays. What do you mean? You don't. Fans can be friends and still be civil and nice to each other. I'm too old now for all this. I hate you and you're a this and you're a that. I don't feel like that about Arsenal fans anymore. I just like to have a laugh with them. It hurts me. If they're going to beat us, it's going to hurt me to stream and have them all come in and give it large. But you just got to take it, because we'd be giving it large if we win. So it's just one of them things. But we'll see. Raymond says he's confident we win on Sunday. No more Kane, no more worries. Well, how comes you didn't beat us at the empty crates? We didn't have Kane then either. Ellen, you're hilarious, says Lisa.
Thank you very much. So Højbjerg, right, he's going to score the winning goal, obviously. Number 5, we're going to beat them 5-2. I'm upping my score to 5-2. No, I'm only joking. I'm sticking with 3. We're not sticking 5 past them. That's one thing.
No.
But if we do, I'll eat my words.
Yes, I do remember the delusional American young boy called Dan who thought Tottenham's backline is world class. That's not just Arsenal fans being smug and overconfident. Yes, I was on that stream. Don't go
Wasn't
there.
his name Harry?
No, he was the one who said we're going to win the league, Harry. Little Dan is the one who said that we've got the better team than Arsenal. Big up Bob Everett, the trophy dodger. Good to see you, sir. Arsenal are not even the best team in London. Yeah, Rob's here. Big up, Rob. Willsey says, until they win us anything, they're not world class. Agreed. Hasper says, if fans don't change, we lose 3-1. Well, I tell you something now, he ain't changing. He definitely ain't changing.
You're making up
if you're putting £50 on a bet in the first place, you're not stopping ever again. No, it was a free bet, Destiny. He had a £50 free bet, stuck it on and won £20,000. So,
look,
yeah.
What I would say to Hasper, because he's a fellow Cypriot boy, right? I'd say, well, we didn't change at the Emirates and we drew 2-2. They didn't beat us there. And that was on their own patch, right?
Yeah.
So we can go one better and we're going to beat them 3-2. So don't you worry, Hasper. You know, he's not going to change, right? That's one thing for sure. He's a man who believes in his system and he won't budge. And it's not
every game.
It's confident in what his ability to manage them and get them without the remote control. When he doesn't need that remote control and he can toss it in the river, then we know we've got the ultimate Ange ball.
Exactly. At the end of the day, there's no point before every game people saying, well, if Ange doesn't change, this will happen. Just accept he is not going to change. It just makes the conversation much easier because he ain't going to change. He plays the way he plays. He's always played that way and he's not going to change for anyone. Lisa says this channel's so refreshing, good to laugh before matches instead of panicking. It's good to laugh.
Chill out, man.
Sub to Cooves and Bobby over there at the Free Spurs boys. Let's get them to 1,000. Angus says no one knew how yous were going to play then. Now we do.
I
Keep
saw
going.
one stream yesterday. It was like Mizogs. I'm not going to say
Oh, I
which one, but
know.
you know which one. Bloody Mizogs. Mizogs.
And do you know what else? Do you know what
Mizogs.
else? I watch streams of people saying we're going to lose 4-0, we're going to get battered. And I think, why would you go to a match if you truly believe we're going to get slaughtered? Why would you go? Because I wouldn't. If I really thought we were going to get smashed, I would not pay and go and watch it. I'd stay at home, watch it on the telly.
Yeah, or
you know, it's just mad.
The most watchers
Or come round.
Cheap at half the price.
Exactly. We none of us know. That's the whole beauty of football. You never know. No one thought Leicester would win the league, did they? And they did.
I know.
Shentan says today's been crappy, but you've all made it better. Thanks for making the last hour or so much fun. Big up, Shem. Good to see you. I hope your day gets better from here. City's result means they have to come to us, and it's about who takes their chances. Yes, agreed. And also, Beyond said try Kulu at left wing back, which is interesting. A few people have said that. Angie's been telling everyone all season, this is how we're going to play. Time to accept it, people. Angus, Stefan, Egal, and many others have regularly stated that you have an abundance of world-class players. Watch some Arsenal streamers. Yeah, they do.
You know what? Liverpool are not out of it. If we beat Arsenal, they win their next game, right? They're back in it.
Yep.
Count them out.
Big up, Shemtan. Hope you feel better. Before we go, my personal view here is, this is going to be quite controversial. I think if Arsenal beat us on Sunday, which I pray they don't, I think they go on to win the league. I think it's as easy as that, because I think we take points from City, whether it be 3 or 1, and I think City will drop points as well. I honestly think that momentum will take Arsenal to the title. Do you agree, Ellie, or do you think there's still twists and turns? I mean, what do you think?
I've got the jitters. I can't help it.
She's twitching.
I can't say it. I don't want them to win it. It makes my skin crawl. Not because I think they'll deserve it if they do, right? Honestly, all kudos to Arsenal if they do win it, right? Because they have been. I think this is without my bias head on, right? They have played the best football. You can't deny it. They've been absolutely brilliant in the second half of the season, and they've battered teams. They've put them to bed, haven't they, Kate? So without my bias but obviously I'm a Tottenham girl. Yeah, I'm not going to give them any kudos in that respect, because however good they are, you've got to give it to them, Kate. Right?
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. If I think they beat us, they've got a much, much better chance of getting it over the line. But I still think City will win it, because I think City, they got the demons out of their hair with the 1-0 victory they got at our ground, and I think they're going to come with a more positive mindset, and they'll beat us. I don't think they'll beat us by much, but I think it's going to be a close game, probably 3-1 or something like that. So I just feel City have just got that edge still. Yeah. And also, I don't want Arsenal to win it, so I'm about to say City, aren't I? Or Liverpool. Do you know what? I prefer Liverpool to win it, but they haven't deserved to win it in the time that they've messed up a lot, and they've also messed up the Europa Cup. I think that was a definite ploy by Klopp to just throw that one out the window. That's my own personal opinion, and go for the league, right? But it might have backfired on them, Yeah. At the end of the day, I think City, they know how to get it over the line, and they've done it so many times. And it'll be a 4th time. That's a Premiership record. Yeah. So they've got that. They've got the eye of the tiger, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Eyes on the prize. Do you know what, Bob? Even if you win the league, you're coming here, and I will say to you, well done, because anyone who wins the Premier League deserves it, because it's so hard. I mean, Chang, what do you think? Let's just say worst case scenario that Man City, Arsenal beat us on Sunday. Do you think that is enough to take them over the line and get them the league, or do you think Man City are going to go the rest of the season unbeaten? I mean, how do you see it?
The way I see it, they will have a big boost. They were going to get a very big morale booster if they do beat us, and it will definitely have the momentum. There'll be a very big momentum swing in their favor if they do win on Sunday, which I really do hope it will not be the case. But even if they do win, supposedly, even if they do somehow manage to get all 3 points on Sunday, I think it's not the end of the story yet, because we've seen this season just how many unexpected twists and turns the season has thrown again up this season. And honestly, absolutely no one saw Villa winning 2-0 at their ground as recent as last weekend. And, anything can still happen. So my money is still firmly on City to go on and lift their 4th consecutive title. As unbelievable and as astounding as that may sound, yes, I think they still have that champions mentality, and I would rather not see Arsenal win anything ever again. I know a lot of Spurs fans will say that about them, but if they do win the title, then fair play to them. I mean, you deserved it, and hopefully we would see ourselves doing something similar in the near future, hopefully under Big Ange, maybe even. But I mean, to whoever it is who comes out on top on Sunday, I would say congratulations. If Arsenal do win on Sunday and they do go on to lift the title, congratulations to them. But the season's not over yet, so let's just enjoy the game, enjoy the derby on Sunday, and hope for the best, everybody. Come on, you Spurs.
Exactly that. I must admit, Ronnie's just put City's games left are Forest, Wolves, Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham. Now, even if they drop 2 points to us and win all the others, Arsenal would have to be perfect, wouldn't they? And they'd have to keep the goal difference
2
up.
points ahead.
Wow, it's going to be.
They'll finish 2 points ahead, but then they'll lose 2 against us.
Yeah,
so it all goes on goal difference if Arsenal are perfect.
Yeah, and Arsenal got 8. I think are they 8 in front on goal difference? They've got. I know they've got.
I think it's 59 to 51. I think. I'm not sure. I do check it, but I forget.
Yeah. Big up, Tom.
If it's not Spurs, I don't care.
Yeah. Big up, Tom. Thanks for the super chat. Do you know StreamYard today is not saving super chats? I've got to try and remember who sent them. But for me, I've gone. This is the scores we predicted, Paul. I've gone 2-2. Ellie's gone 3-2 Spurs. Jim's gone 3-1 Spurs, and Chang's gone 3-all. So as long as we don't draw, I'm over the moon, because I would take a draw now in a heartbeat. Jim wouldn't, but I would. So Arsenal can't afford to drop any points. Just quickly, would you guys take Odegaard? Yes.
Yeah, of course I would. It would be stupid not to. It's a very classy player. And he passes the ball so well, moves it very quickly. Yeah.
And which Arsenal player are you most scared of? For me, it's Trossard, because he's on fire.
Yeah. I'd say Declan Rice.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a powerhouse.
Good shout. That's a very good shout, Declan Rice. That's a good shout. Yep.
He's got hit his niche, and he's enjoying his football at Arsenal, and he's played very well for them for the most part.
Yeah. Is that the same for you then, Chang? Is he the one you're worried about the most?
Yes,
Declan Rice?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Declan Rice, yep, he would be the one to look out for on Sunday, because I feel he will be the one running the show. And if there's anyone who's going to be doing the damage, if there's anyone who's going to be creating the chances for them, it's going to be him.
I just hope Basuma bucks his ideas if he does start him, and I can see Ange Postecoglou starting him. So I hope that he gets in Rice's face and actually uses some of his shithousery as well, but not get a yellow card early, because then you're going to see the worst of Basuma, because he'll go inverted in himself, you know.
Do you know what, Angus? You've got some great players. Ben White doesn't frighten me. Odegaard, Rice, they all do. But for me personally, I just think Trossard is just scoring for fun at the minute, so I worry about him. But like I say,
can scares me.
Wills,
he's
is
got
that
fake tan on?
he does, yeah. Wills, you're right. We've got fans in our fan base that were talking rubbish at the start of the season. You've got fans in your fan base that think half your players are world class. You can't say all Tottenham fans or all Arsenal fans. Everyone's got deluded idiots in their fan base.
Yeah, like me.
And people
Like me. Yeah.
No,
I've loved him ever since he spoke to my daughters, and he spoke to them. He spoke to them at length, and then he spoke to me as well. But I went all shy. I couldn't speak, and then I did pipe up a bit. I said to him, my daughters go, my mum played for Spurs ladies, and he goes, oh yes, what position did you play? And I said, attacking midfielder, right? Not like you. You're defensive.
I thought you were going to say, not like you, you're shit.
Oh no, but he was so lovely, and he's quite slim. He's quite slim. I was expecting some beefy bloke, but he's quite slim.
Wow. Trossard, Saka and Rice are the dangers, not worried about the rest. Look, we will see. I'm not going to stream again before the North London derby, but we will do some videos and stuff, won't we, Ellie? On the day. And from Ellie's house, and loads of content will be coming. Apparently,
I've got to do my grass today as well because it's overgrown. So I'm going to get my grass done in case you lot want to go out and have a cheeky bag.
Apparently the signal in the ground's not great, but I will upload the videos when we get back to Ellie's if it works all right.
I can't wait to see
scored. No, do you know what, Angus? Every time someone's scored and done the darts impression celebration, they've got it shoved back in their face. So, you know, Ellie, it's adorable, your Højbjerg admiration and love, says Lisa.
I've always liked that type of player. You know, like we had Graham Roberts. All right, Graham Roberts was a better player than Højbjerg. But I like the players like Steve Perryman who worked for the Badge, you know, and Graham Roberts, then Gary Mabbott, you know, all right, they're more technically gifted than Højbjerg, but he does give his all, and sometimes his all's not enough, but I don't care, I like him.
Exactly, you like who you like, and that's it. Big up Phil P. Woo! Looking forward to having a big cuddle on Sunday.
I can't wait to see Phil P's dad as well. He's a proper Greek man, you know.
Oh, good. I can't wait.
I love the Greek food. I'm going to do some English food as well. I'm doing burgers and bangers and whatever. And I'm going to do that at the Antwerp Arms. They do these rectangle chips with rosemary and thyme. I'm going to do some of those as well.
Oh, lovely.
Come on. Can't
listen,
beat Butty, can you?
No. Whatever happens, let's hope for a great game. Everyone go in, be safe and enjoy it. Everybody that's watching it on the telly, enjoy it. And all we can do is hope for a win and see what happens. Chang, when can we find you next?
So after today, I won't be doing anything tomorrow as I'll be gearing up for Sunday's derby. But on Sunday, I am expected to return to Elsa Cockerell and Talk and Ball for the live watch along. Hopefully, I might even do something on Time Added On with Mr. Alan Clark before the match itself. But other than Sunday, I believe the next time I'll be on will it be Monday? Is it going to be Monday, Miss Kate, or will you still be at your sister's?
I'll still be at my sister's, but we'll still do one. We'll do a show Monday and just do a review on the games.
Okay, that's good.
At 12 o'clock.
So it's going to be 12 noon. All right. So yes, after the live watch along on Sunday, we'll be back again. We'll reconvene on Sunday to discuss everything that went down on Sunday. It'll be at Monday at 12 noon. And other than Monday, maybe I would see Queen Ellie again over at Elsa Cockerell, also at noon, I hope, on Wednesday. So that's going to be noon with you, Miss Kate and Jimbo on Monday, and Wednesdays with Queen Ellie at noon as well. Thank you very much for having me back on.
Always, Chang, always. Ellie, are you on anywhere between now and Sunday?
Yeah, we're going to be streaming from my house, hopefully, and hopefully we've won and we've all got our. Well, you know, win, lose or draw, it's still going to be an epic party because I'm
Exactly.
you know, I'm Queen Ellie Hoybier. Obviously, I'm going to do a good party. Get some rocking music on as well. I'll be taking like requests for songs because I've got that Alexa, so anybody can say, Alexa, play this song, so they can change it anyway. And also, I'm going to be busy in the garden, getting the garden nice and trim because it's quite overgrown at the moment, I must admit. And I'll be busy in the kitchen. My brother Boo-Boo's drafted in, and he's a very good chef because our family were all in catering, so you're going to be spoiled. And
Lovely.
as always, back to you, Kate.
Thank you for all your lovely messages. Thanks everyone for coming in. Guna Paul says, what a brilliant panel. Big up to Anne, Ellie, and of course Kate, Jimbo, all what for Sunday, but not that much love from North Wales, one of the best football channels. Thank you so much. Shut up, Jasper. Bloody dog. Thank you for becoming a member, Paul, for your super chat. Thank you so much to Steve D for your super chat, to Tom81 for your super chat, and there was one more. I think it was Shemtan. Thank you so much to everyone for coming in, smashing a like, just being amazing. As Jimbo's not here, I'm going to have to do the outro. So have a great weekend. Enjoy the game. And as always, I haven't got the cockerel, but I've got Ange. So I'm going to go, come on, you fucking Spurs.
Come on, you Tottenham.
Come on, you fucking Spurs. Come on.